In a bustling city filled with tall buildings and busy streets, there lived a boy named Max. Max was an ordinary kid with an extraordinary passion for technology. He loved gadgets, coding, and exploring the endless possibilities of the digital world. His room was filled with various electronics, and he spent hours each day working on different projects. However, Max had a problem. He was so engrossed in his tech world that he often ignored his responsibilities and the people around him. One Saturday afternoon, Max's parents reminded him about the community cleanup day. The entire neighborhood was coming together to clean the park, plant trees, and make their environment better. Max, glued to his computer screen, grumbled and reluctantly agreed to join. He thought it was a waste of time, believing his tech projects were far more important. At the park, Max's attitude didn't improve. He half-heartedly picked up litter and barely interacted with anyone. That's when he noticed an elderly man struggling to plant a tree. The man's hands trembled, and he looked exhausted. Max hesitated but then approached him. "Do you need some help?" Max asked. The elderly man, Mr. Thompson, smiled warmly. "Yes, please. This old body isn't as strong as it used to be," he said. Max set his tech worries aside and helped Mr. Thompson plant the tree. As they worked together, Mr. Thompson shared stories about how he had planted many trees in his youth and how those trees had provided shade and beauty for generations. Max listened, feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment that he rarely felt with his gadgets. After the tree was planted, Mr. Thompson thanked Max and handed him a small, old book. "This book is about the power of nature and how it connects us all. I think you'll find it interesting," he said. Max accepted the book, curious about its contents. Back home, Max opened the book and started reading. It talked about the importance of community, nature, and how small actions can make a big difference. Max realized that while technology was fascinating and powerful, it was equally important to be connected to the real world and the people in it. The next day, Max decided to create something special. He used his coding skills to design an app that encouraged kids in his neighborhood to participate in community activities. The app had fun challenges, like planting trees, picking up litter, and helping neighbors, and rewarded participants with points and virtual badges. To Max's delight, the app became a hit. Kids all over the neighborhood started using it, and soon, the community was more active and connected than ever before. Max felt proud, not just because his app was successful, but because it brought people together and made a real difference. From that day on, Max balanced his love for technology with his responsibilities to his community and the environment. He realized that while tech could create amazing virtual worlds, the real world was just as important and needed his attention too. Max's story became an inspiration, showing that blending technology with community spirit can lead to wonderful outcomes. And so, Max learned that while pursuing our passions is important, we must also remember to contribute to the world around us and help make it a better place for everyone.